Hello, hello, and welcome to our meditation today. My name is Elena, and I will be just leading us through a lovely little visualization. So go ahead and silence your cell phones, minimize email browsers, close the door, whatever it is that you need to do to create a nice quiet space where you can meditate today. Feel free to grab your creature comforts if you would like to have a blanket or a sweatshirt or a pillow or whatever it might be. Make sure that you've got all the comforts that you need. And then just find a comfortable seated position, or perhaps come into a lying position if you'd rather stand. That is welcome as well. Just make sure that you're comfortable, and yeah, that's the most important thing, I guess. So gently beginning to bring the eyes closed. If you'd rather not close the eyes, maybe just softening the gaze downward, like looking down just kind of over the tip of the nose toward the ground. And just beginning to bring our focus and our attention to our breath. If possible, narrowing the breath in and out through the nose. And just bringing our attention to the breath, drawing our focus there. As the mind wanders or as thoughts and distractions arise, just gently but firmly drawing the focus back again to the breath. Each time we have the opportunity to invite our focus to come back to the breath, we are, in essence, strengthening that meditation muscle. So if the mind wanders away and we call it back, instead of maybe scolding ourselves or judging ourselves for not being able to keep that focus, maybe just celebrating the fact that we get to strengthen that meditation muscle a bit more today. And knowing that each time we strengthen that meditation muscle, we get better and better at meditating. It will become easier, that muscle becomes stronger. It's just like physical exercise. If the first time we do a squat, maybe it's difficult, but as we repeat repetitions, it becomes easier, we become stronger. The task actually doesn't change. We just become better at the task. So continuing to focus our mind onto our breath and beginning to call to mind a visualization and just picturing ourselves sitting on the corner. Perhaps we're at a corner cafe or something like that. We're just sitting comfortably and we're sitting on a street where there's not many cars, but there are some cars driving by. And as each car passes, we acknowledge that car, we see it, and allow it to continue on its journey. We don't demand the car to stop and ask the people where they're going, what they're doing. We just allow each car to continue on its way. And our thoughts that arise while we're in meditation are very similar to these cars that are passing on the street. They're very real, they are there, and we just allow them to continue to move on their way. So as a car drives by, we acknowledge it, we see that it is indeed there, and we allow it to just continue on its journey. As a thought arises in our mind, we acknowledge it, we see that it is real, that it is there, and we just allow it to continue on its journey. There's no need to stop every single thought and unpack all of its meaning. We just allow it to continue on its way. Maybe there are many thoughts, maybe there are only a few. Just allowing each one to continue to drive by as we sit comfortably, maybe at our corner cafe, eating gelato. And just continuing to allow those thoughts to go on by, one after the other, feeling a sense of comfort and peace as we are free from the need to kind of cling on to every thought that comes into our mind. And just allowing them to continue on, to go on their journey. And as we're sitting in this comfort, in this natural ease that comes from letting go and bringing our mind just to the present, excuse me, beginning to bring ourselves back to this moment, back leaving our little corner cafe, and just coming back into our homes, into, I'm so sorry, into our homes, into the room we're in, gently drawing the focus back to our breath. Maybe noticing the sounds, the light. Maybe there's a specific feeling in the room, the temperature, being warm or cold, the air, humid or dry. And just bringing ourselves back. Continuing to feel that sense of comfort, that sense of ease that comes with allowing ourselves to let go, allowing ourselves that freedom of non-attachment. And remembering through the day, as thoughts arise, as things come up in our mind, especially worries about the future, regrets about the past, just allowing ourselves to let them go, just like the cars driving by on the road. Seeing them, acknowledging them, and letting them go on their way. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you have a wonderful day.